Stir frying really is as easy as this. Chicken and broccoli, of course, go together, but get that wok hay right and you're onto something. Hey guys, Jeremy here from School of Wok, London's premier Asian cookery school. Hey, this is a classic Wok Wednesday because it's all about the quick stir fry and setting up the wok clock. Once that's done, it's easy. First thing is setting up my sort of base spices or flavor, and that is just some simple, finely sliced ginger and some rough chunks of spring onion. Next up, some broccoli. And this is one of those dishes that we'd have probably once a week when I was growing up. Just so easy to cook. Cut your broccoli. Got some chicken thighs here. Yeah, it has little marbling bits of fat rather than chicken breast, but if you want to use chicken breast, you can too. Just large dices. Simple marinade. I mean, this dish is so easy, you know, your kids could cook it. Bit of oyster sauce, sugar, a little bit of sesame oil. We'll save some for the end of the stir fry. Give that a mix and get all of that flavour around the meat first. And then a little bit of corn flour or corn starch over in America. Not too much, you just want a slight sort of creaminess around the edge of each piece of chicken. This really is the type of cooking that I teach quite a lot to kids because it's quick and easy and very nutritious. Last thing to set up for your wok clock is your sauce. And again, very easy. A little bit more oyster sauce. I don't want too much of this, so just a tablespoon will do. Some light soy sauce. Another pinch of sugar and a pinch of salt. And that gives it this sort of salty, savoury, sweet balance. A dash of dark soy. Sesame oil. And then I'm just going to top that up with chicken stock. So it's about 50-50 sauce to stock. If I need to add more liquid when I'm actually cooking, I can. And I don't want this to go too dark, so I think that's a good colour as a wraparound stir fry sauce. Now you could just stir fry this around the wok clock, but I'm going to blanch the broccoli first because I find this sort of traditional method of preparing your harder veg just makes the actual stir frying process quicker and you get a nice sort of cleaner finish on the stir fry. It doesn't take long to blanch your broccoli, and as I say, this is not 100% necessary, but it does speed up the process somewhat. And especially when you're cooking a lot of veg, this pre-blanching process helps. Now I'm going to pop the broccoli back onto the wok clock because it's going to go after the chicken on the wok clock. So the first thing I'm actually going to cook or stir fry is my chicken because I want to get a nice sear around the chicken and brown the meat before I then start to build the flavour into this simple stir fry. Smoking hot oil. Chicken in. Just press into that and sort of start to separate out the chicken a bit, but more importantly, allow it to sear on the base of your wok. Give that about a minute or so before you scoop under and start to turn those chicken pieces. Once you've had a good char on one side, then go underneath your chicken and start to turn those pieces and sear the other side. You're going to do that 2 to 3 times just to make sure that sort of all the edges of your piece of chicken are well sealed. At this point, you might have a little bit of sticking from the cornflour in the marinade, but that's okay because that's all going to lift off when I pour the sauce in. Ginger and spring onion next. I'm not adding any more oil, there's plenty of grease in that wok already. Bring the chicken over that and allow that ginger and spring onion to kind of sear on the bottom of the wok. And then whilst that's sort of cooking and building up heat, you can get your broccoli into this, just sitting on top of your chicken. I want to build up heat now because I want to make sure that the wok is really nice and hot before I pour the sauce in. You can really hear that sizzling away. Sauce goes in. Give that a good scrape off the bottom of the wok, so anything that has stuck a little can come straight into the sauce. And this is a carbon steel pre-seasoned wok, not a non-stick wok. So I'm okay and happy to use my metal implement on this. A little bit more chicken stock. I like this stir fry to be quite nice and saucy. Stir fried chicken and broccoli. One of the simplest and healthiest stir fried dishes you can do at home. Chicken and broccoli stir fry. A classic match made in heaven. If you like this recipe and you want to learn more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.